welcome to March 2015's Helios forecast for the Fire Triad. Anyone seeking information pertaining to Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius has come to the right place. Herein you will find astrological insight into the nature of this particular window of time, along with a brief 5-card tarot reading as it applies to all who watch and listen. I encourage you to play this video multiple times this month in order to receive the full benefit of its subliminal affirmations and audio frequencies, as they have been specifically selected to enhance the quality of your journey through this month's energetic potentials. So let's lay out the foundation of this month's forecast. Here, in the central theme, you have the profound influence of the Magus, empowering you to take matters into your own hands, not out of a desire to control or sedate the external world, but out of a deep, primal need to exercise these gifts you have been given by Source with responsible discipline. The Magus surfaces to remind us of our limitless power and urges us to trust the strength of our own will. He also serves to remind us of the wisdom and humility, as it is necessary to give due credit to our sources if we intend to work with integrity while playing creator. To put this simply, life is what you make it. When humility responsibly merges with nobility, and when integrity is at the core of your confidence as your will drives you to create, you are the Magus, and your power is of the divine sort. So this spread, as revealed by the central theme, is referring directly to the very nature of astrological fire, in which there are themes of inspiration, enthusiasm, power, will, creation, and action, as well as life lessons through challenges with patience, stillness, and a tendency to skip crucial steps. How might you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, modify or refine the fire within you to optimize your ability to channel it for the sake of creation this month? On the one hand, you have the Emperor, who commands you to take his place upon the throne, to state your desires as clearly as you make them to yourself, and step into a position of ultimate authority. On the other hand, you have the Ten of Cups, which invites you to relax into what already is and what you have already done. The path of the Emperor is a double-edged sword, as it deals with the mental side of creation. When one's desires are made clear, they can be commanded into being efficiently, but this action inevitably brings about the experience of being on the receiving end of such commands, whether or not we are prepared for them. This dynamic is your natural tendency, Fire Triad, though some manifestations can appear more gently or passively, such as in the case of mutable Sagittarius. However mild the delivery method, the universe supplies the same reflection. The alternative looks and feels much more like allowing what you have already commanded into being be enough. The result of such a surrendering is quite an ideal kind of lifestyle, in which you allow the universe to fill in the blanks naturally, thus empowering others to step up and play their part in your life without compromising the quality of their offerings in rushing to fill in the blanks before you do, which can be exhausting for those who are not so inclined to see things through to completion as quickly as you, Fire Triad. The path embodied by the Ten of Cups can provide the wisdom of this way of passing through time if you choose to let it. Not that it is entirely necessary for everyone. Either path will provide what is needed. In your past, you have a strong foundation. Against all odds, you have proceeded through great challenges and have prevailed. The Nine of Wands is actually fire at its best. The warning herein is that the peak of your performance with the use of fire is in your past, not your present. The wise seek elemental balance. What follows, if your usual methods continue, is the Ten of Wands, in which the overuse of fire becomes a burden, burns you, and finally takes its karmic toll. The Emperor implies this potential, as I previously described. You don't want to live under someone else's will, so look to the forces of water to bring about the balance required to fully embody the Mage. I recommend viewing the Helios video forecast for the Water Triad as well, to help bring some of this energy in. If you are aware of water placements in your chart, great. You will find the information useful. If not, just let your subconscious soak up the energetic liquid therein. Looking ahead, we see the Hermit, who advises you to take some time to be alone. Delve deep into yourself, and tap into the inner wellspring of wisdom. To do so, you must remove yourself from your usual circuits, and given that the Hermit is in a region that deals with fate, it looks like you are going to, which makes the Ten of Cups dimensional timeline far more likely, which I love for you, Fire Triad. So when you find yourself alone this month, try to do just that. Find yourself, respect yourself, admire what you have already done, and dig deeper. When you do this, you will rediscover your manifesting power and embody the Mage. So let's take a moment to hear what the cosmos has to say about this. So, we have a full moon happening in Virgo this month, and for Aries, this means it is also occurring in the house of Virgo, shining a light on the subject of health and service or work. This is a great time to get a checkup, join a gym, establish a new diet, or modify your areas of employment, volunteer work, or even hobbies. Look for a surprise on or around the 9th. When Jupiter and Uranus come together in this way, they often bring a pleasant surprise. With Mars in Aries for the duration of the month, you can expect it to be a busy one. Mercury moves into your 12th house on the 13th, so take note of whatever messages may come to you through dreams and meditative silence from that point on. Remember that 10 of Cups influence. Slow down to notice this gift. All of these alignments can be of great assistance to your process of moving into the benefits presented by the Hermit card, as you prioritize your health, your work, and your sacred dream time. On the 20th, with the super new moon solar eclipse in your 12th house, you will be so glad to be so open to the incoming cosmic downloads, that is, if you move into Hermit mode in time to receive them. The Virgo full moon on the 5th for Leo is occurring in your 2nd house, illuminating all areas of your life that involve monetary and material gain, allowing much to reach fruition this month. Create a game plan, be confident using the strength uncovered in your past. Use your hermit time to develop some of those useful skills that await your attention. Watch out for the 11th when Mars and Uranus come together in Aries in your 9th house. This event could be explosive, so it's best to kick off your solitary time then. Mercury joins the Sun and Neptune in your 8th house on the 13th. Again, perfect hermit time. Then, on the 20th, your 8th house gains the aid of the super new moon solar eclipse. This can potentially be the time in which the hermit reaches his full manifestation, and you may very well benefit the most of your triad from this sacred hermit time, so use it well. For Sagittarius, the Virgo full moon on the 5th is occurring in your 10th house, and this means reality check. Regarding your work, are you satisfied? Do you have the resources you need? Is your health in enough order to carry you through your projected plan? As you answer these questions, play the 10 of Cups and internalize as you move into the Hermit zone by month's end. If you would love to change locations, build a roadmap. There could be a nice surprise gift from Jupiter and Uranus on the 9th, and a perhaps uncomfortable clash on the 11th. So, like the others, this is the time to activate the Hermit. Mars joining Uranus in Aries is combustible. It is volatile, no matter who you are. Keep in mind, you may feel some of these alignments in advance, or perhaps late. So refrain from basing any decisions on specific dates, and go only on your gut instinct. Mercury joining the Sun and Neptune in your 4th house on the 13th may offer more flexibility in your home space, so long as you can stay still enough to notice the offering. And on the 20th, with the super new moon solar eclipse, find a quiet, safe, comfortable space in your home to receive the cosmic download in full-on hermit mode. If you must move or reinvent your home to do so, you have full support from the 13th on. Through the final week of the month, all of us would do well to have as much fun as we can. Very important to note, on the 16th, the final of 7 squares from Pluto to Uranus will affect us all. Pluto tends to humble everything it touches, and Uranus means surprise. If we play our cards wisely and responsibly, and if we humble ourselves enough to let cosmic wisdom reach us, we can minimize the often detrimental nature of this alignment and ascend to the next level with flying colors. So there it is. Check back next month for another Helios forecast, and don't forget to consider contacting me for a personal Helios consultation, which can happen through a direct session via phone or Skype, or as an hour-long recorded personal MP3 to download at your convenience. Both comprising of a detailed outline of all 3 of your provided charts: your astrological birth and current transit chart, your human design chart complete with your unique circuitry-enhancing I Ching remedy, and your beautiful tarot spread. Phone or Skype consultations are priced anywhere between $75 and $100. I will be honored to receive anything in that range. Personal recording MP3 downloads are $50. If you only want a tarot reading, or just an astrology reading, or just a human design reading, I can do that too. Just send a message to manyfacesofhelios@gmail.com to inquire about anything. I provide consultations for individuals, couples, families, kids, you name it. So don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for watching.